Welcome to South Coast Sports. I'm Christian Fernandez, your host tonight, assisted by
Matt Lins, as always.
And tonight's matchup is the Lady Vikings versus the Atlantis.
Atlantis Charter.
Atlantis Charter School Tritons.
Tritons. All right, there we go. I didn't know what their mascot was. So
I just did the graphic earlier today. The Tritons have not won a game yet this season. I believe we played them home last time, so that leads me to believe that they may not have a gym. But we played them here, and we beat them last time. I feel that we're going to beat them this time, and that'll be one of the two games that we need to enter the playoffs.
Right.
There's another team, according to the athletic director, that will play not Friday, but the following week, that will also probably most likely end up in a win. So we'll get to the playoffs. I know that we will. But we want all wins, not just the ones that seemingly be easy. Just as we've seen with the boys, you want competition.
Right.
Because you're not going to learn if you just easy beat everyone, then you're going to hit one hard team and you're going to give up.
Right. And this is what could be commonly referred to as a trap game as well, which is one where you come into it expecting it to be easy, expecting to roll them over, expecting to get a win, and then you're caught completely off guard. So just because Atlantis Charter doesn't have a win yet on the season doesn't mean
they can't win.
Right. And they are certainly looking to come in here to Wareham and play spoiler and, make it harder and make the girls have that doubt. Now, the girls are coming off of 2 or 3 losses in a row, I think, so they really want to get back in the win column, get that momentum back. This is going to be the perfect day to do it, so we'll just have to wait and see if they execute.
And right now we're waiting for Atlantis Charter to arrive, and we will be right back with the playing the national anthem and the starting lineups. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Wareham High School's J. Montague Gymnasium for tonight's basketball game between the Atlantis Charter Tritons and your Wareham Vikings. On behalf of the administration, staff, and students of Wareham High School, we welcome the Atlantis Charter School to this contest. This competition is conducted in accordance with the rules and regulations of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The game officials are responsible for administering the rules of the game. Their experience and integrity qualify them for this important responsibility. Athletes and fans are expected to demonstrate good sportsmanship to everyone here. Negative behavior will not be tolerated and will result in expulsion from this gymnasium. The officials for tonight's game are Aaron Perrin and Paul Robital. The Tritons' record is a 0-11 overall, and the Vikings' record is 9-6 overall. Atlantis Charter head coach is Chandler Peltier, and he's assisted by Lindsay Childs. Starting for the Tritons, 8th grader, number 11, Jalea Belisle. Sophomore, number 14, Adriana Bates. Senior, number 1, co-captain, Yanni Rodriguez. Senior, number 5, co-captain, Luna Campos. And senior co-captain number 23, Julia Ribbon. Wareham's head coach is Mike Fortune, and he's assisted by Kendall Baptiste, Shane King, and Brianna Tavares. Starting for the Vikings, 8th grader number 1, Jordan Elwood. Freshman number 13, Sophia Nascimento. Senior number 11, Carly Glover. Senior number 25, Rihanna Phillips. And senior captain number 4, Kiera Pierre. We remind fans that food and drink are not allowed in the gymnasium and ask that you do not walk in front of the players' benches. At this time, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. It's oddly quiet in this gymnasium. I didn't even realize we were starting. Oh, we have no DJ tonight either, so we will not have to immediately jack down the volume control.
It's a very sparse crowd here at Wareham this afternoon, but I think that has a lot to do with the fact that it's a 4 o'clock start time. Tough for parents to get out of work early. We know they'd certainly love to be here supporting their students.
Yesterday's Sunday game was the last boys' home game.
Yes.
And there was it was empty for a boys' game, but it was still really full.
Mm-hmm.
There was also no JV game beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Tritons won the tip.
Yep.
It's going to be Viking ball. We'll have to try to see what kind of defensive strategy the Tritons put up. Elwood for 3. If it was a little bit over, it would have went in.
She has shown a lot of potential this year. I've been impressed with Elwood's play. And she's only an 8th grader, so hopefully she chooses to come here to Wareham High School. And
She will. Her
the
mom works here.
Oh, that's good. The team will benefit from her talents for the next 4 years. Pierre on the steal. Can't get it to fall. Elwood gets the rebound and the putback.
Jordan Elwood. That's the first points on the board for Wareham. Just past 7:20. It was intended for number 11, Jelia Belisle.
Yeah, Rebin was looking for some help, and her receiver is not where she expected her to be.
Carly for 3, no good. Rihanna with the rebound. Sophia with
toughness, muscling that away.
Elwood for 2.
Rattles around and falls. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to give it to the Tritons.
Timeout for the Tritons.
Very, very early for a timeout.
This is also weird for us. We've never been able to talk through a timeout before.
I know.
I want to shut off my mic and wait for the music to stop playing. Oh, Wareham Week is in the house.
We are about a minute and 7 seconds into the game when Atlantis Charter takes this first timeout. I think they probably want to talk about their communication on the court. We've seen a lot of passes go astray, go out of bounds because there wasn't anybody there to receive them. So we want to make sure that everybody knows where they're going to be before they start dishing the ball around.
So Luna Campos bringing it all the way down to the hoop, then passes it off.
Get a foul? Because it looked like they kind of gave up on that.
Double dribble?
I don't know. It was some kind of turnover. There's no points on the board, and there was a whistle, and you could see all the players just kind of stop. But it's Wareham's ball. Good defense there by the Tritons. Rodriguez trying to tip it away. Pierre right there to get it back.
9 seconds. Someone better shoot.
Pierre's going to have to put one up.
Well, it hit the rim.
Yes, it did. So that's a good shot. So the shot clock resets.
And now they're calling it Wareham's ball.
Yep.
It's a great way to waste 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Or a minute.
I'm not so sure that the Vikings were aware of this situation. Like the bench had to start counting down as we get under 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Rihanna has been there and defended and got lots of rebounds, but it just wasn't going in the basket.
Right.
Nice block by Nascimento. Rihanna
Phillips
again up to
ahead.
Elwood.
There she goes. Nice
Jordan
save.
Elwood. 4-0 Wareham, 5:26 to go. Jordan responsible for both those points, right?
There's a 3 for Atlantis that's going to be off the backboard.
Well, there's a nice play by Rihanna, just didn't quite get it to Pierre.
Oh, right back to the Tritons, and there is Ribbon for the first
Julia
point
Ribbon.
for the Tritons.
Pierre for 3. Off the rim. Out of bounds off of the Tritons. It's going to be Wareham ball. It went behind the bleachers. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck over there. Referee's laughing, but you could die back there.
It's the more senior of the referees, too. He was able to get himself out of there. They're in good shape. Elwood
Jordan Elwood.
on a roll.
6-2 Wareham. 4:38 to go.
Carly was trying to get the rebound. She had Belial right over her back. Oh, tip pass. But Pierre able to control it. Looks like Jordan thought
Elwood
about
lost it.
Yep. On the floor, she picked it up.
That was Rodriguez lost it.
Carly's going to move up for a mid-range jumper.
I noticed in comparison to last year, Carly's shots are like rainbows. They go way up high.
You got to travel against the Tritons. So Wareham gets the ball back. She doesn't seem to be, she being Carly, seems to be having a little bit of trouble. Just finding that right. That one's going to go high off the backboard. Just having a bit of a tough time finding that arc. She needs that sweet angle to get it into the net. Glover's coming on a fast break up the other way.
Nice. It did bounce off the rim, but
Nice little move
around
the
two
defender.
defenders.
Yes. It was not an easy attempt by any means.
Nice defense by Nascimento.
Brianna right there to contest the shot. Making Ribbon pull up short. Pierre's calling for it. Nice move to make the defender go by.
Pierre. 8-2, Wareham, 2:46 to go.
She put the brakes on. The defender went right by her, and then she just had a nice little jump and layup. And now they're reaching in, trying to get it away from Ribbon. And they're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Vikings.
Jump ball in favor of the Vikings.
A good effort by Pierre to knock that ball on the floor and then lock up.
Fortune's going to change out 3 of the players.
Yep. Rihanna's coming to the bench, as is Pierre, as is Sofia Nascimento.
We have Black Gomes out there,
Yep.
and Hernandez, I believe.
No Mercedes Perry today. She injured
And
her ankle
Lima.
in the last game we saw, and she's not dressed. Johnny Tompkins is dressed, but she's on the bench.
She may come in later. Do notice Johnny's wearing her glasses.
Yeah, and a jacket.
Traveling against Wareham.
Yep. I missed who scored the basket for
Timeout, Vikings.
for Atlantis Charter, but it is 8-4 in favor of the Vikings, and
I believe it was Amani Blackcombs who traveled.
it's going to be the Vikings taking their first timeout with 1:52 left in the first.
We saw yesterday with the boys that Faneuil didn't take any timeouts. The other team took out all the timeouts.
I thought Wareham took one late in the game, but maybe not. I could be misremembering that, but I know that
The other team, he emptied almost all five the first half.
Struggling to recall their name, even though it was just yesterday. A very good Division I team from Rhode Island. Boys continuing their dominant run.
Bishop Hendricks.
That's it, Bishop Hendrickson. You are correct. And yes, they used 3 timeouts very quickly in the first half.
Rebound by Carly Glover. Stolen away by Atlantis.
Rodriguez working against Glover. Wow, banks it in.
Yanni Rodriguez.
It's a 2-point game, 1:12 to go.
Foul and the points.
Excellent.
Lexi Gomes for the basket.
They call the foul on Ribbon.
Foul against Julia Ribbon, her first, team first.
Gomes looking for the 3-point play. It's short. Ribbon gets the rebound. Relatively clean game. That's first foul of the game, and it comes with just over a minute to go in the first quarter.
Out of bounds off the Tritons. It will be Wareham ball. I noticed that neither team is really doing a lot of defense when the ball comes in. They're just running down to the other end of the court.
Yeah, and they're both setting up similar. You got the front line of 2 players and then the line of 3 players.
Nice steal by Jordan Elwood. Jordan Elwood. 12-6 with 43 seconds to go.
8 of those points belong to Jordan Elwood. She's leading the way. Good rebound by Black Gomes.
Yeah. Jordan Elwood up to Hernan.
Lexi. Yep.
Lexi Gomes.
Lexi gets the bucket and a foul.
Again.
Let's see if she can make the 3-point play this time.
Fouls against Julia Ribbon, her second, team second. Lexi Gomes to the line, shooting 1.
Nope. So the Vikings are 0 for at the line.
5 seconds. Shoot.
Tritons going to look for the last shot. They're not going to get it off.
Nice defense by Wareham, keeping that back. At the end of the first quarter, it's 14-6.
Oh, nice. Ribbon was checking in on Gomes as they went to the bench there after the first quarter. She's fouled Gomes twice as Lexi was going up to make the basket.
Was Lexi hurt?
No, but I think, it's just a show of good
sportsmanship.
It is. It's It's a show of good sportsmanship, just to check in on her, you know. That second one, Lexi kind of went into the padding at the end there, too, so she might have just been checking on her there, making sure she didn't bump her head or anything.
Man, this is still so weird. Like, no DJ, keep talking. This is like the girls' games last year.
I know the viewers have to rely on us for the entertainment.
Well, we only shut the entertainment off.
I know.
I'm almost running out of things to say because we have all this free time. Girls play again on Friday. And we'll be back. And Wareham Elementary School has their winter concert at the elementary school at 6 o'clock on Thursday.
Inside the ribbon. Kind of bounced off her shoulder, and the Vikings pick it up.
Jordan Elwood. 16-6. Just past 7:40 in the second quarter.
The pen is dying.
Long three. You can take mine because I'm not using it.
There we go.
Out of bounds off the Tritons.
Up ahead to Rihanna. She's all by herself. Oh!
Oh, she knocked down
Rue.
Jalen Rue. Went to the floor, bouncing off of Rihanna.
Did Rihanna get the basket?
No.
No. Who did?
I don't know. I was paying attention to Rue on the floor.
Yeah.
I didn't see who went up.
Elwood deflected that pass. Phillips feeds Elwood. She's on the fast break again.
But she dropped it.
She did, and you know, I thought maybe at first they were going to say that it was Rodriguez who came up behind her and pushed it out, but
It fell before Rodriguez even got there. That was a nice bounce pass.
it was. But there were two Vikings there. Rue almost had it.
She lost it in the shuffle.
Got a jump ball.
Wareham?
Possession arrow says Wareham.
Rue back to Elwood. To Lim. Back to Rue. Trying to get it to Pierre.
Yeah. We got another jump ball that'll go towards the Tritons. Some of these younger players like Rue and Gomes and Hernandez, they might be a little on the smaller side right now, but they can scrap. They're not afraid to get in there and go after the ball.
Ribbon and Rihanna are almost the same height.
Yes. I think Ribbon's maybe got an inch or two on her.
Ooh, way over her head. And then Elwood was throwing it back and it hit the basket.
(18-6), Wareham 5:48 and counting in the second quarter.
Atlantis saved it, but Pierre picked it up.
Yep.
Nice move.
Oh.
Trying to do too much.
I think their feet might have got a little tangled too. Completely
Another
incidental
jump ball.
contact.
Yeah.
You know, they're both going for the ball. Ball's on the floor, and just you get tangled up a little bit. It happens. I think Elwood's been on the floor the entire game so far, hasn't she?
She has.
Maybe Pierre as well.
3-pointer, no good. Pierre has also, as Rihanna has also. I think Rue and Hernandez are the only ones that have come and gone.
Pierre got the rebound as the shot went over the basket.
Elwood to Hernandez. Very good.
The height of Ribbon coming into play there.
Sorry, Gomes. Lexi Gomes.
She reached
Lexi
up,
Gomes.
almost got a piece of that pass.
20-6 with 4:36 to go in the second quarter.
Comes down right into the hands of Lexi Gomes. Lexi putting on the Jets, gets around the defender.
Lexi
Puts it home.
Gomes. 22-6 with 4:14 to go.
Ribbon working against Phillips off the back of the rim. Phillips gets the rebound. Up ahead to Elwood. Elwood up ahead to Gomes again. She's by herself. She's got Rue to help her out. Gets it over to Rue.
Jalen Rue.
And Rue puts it in.
24-6 with 3:50 to go.
And Tritons are going to have to take a timeout.
I know we keep mentioning Hernandez. She's not even on the roster.
She's definitely been somebody we've seen
In
be
the-
a key player for this team.
Yeah.
So we're missing Gianna. Elwood led the scoring in the first quarter with 8 points. And Lexi Gomes has scored 4 points in each the first and the second quarter. Lexi's leading the scoring for the second currently.
All right, Tritons are bringing it back in.
Had some substitutions on Wareham's side as well. Amani Black Gomes is back in the game, as is number 42, Michaela Pina. Up ahead to Elwood from Gomes. Rattles around.
Jordan Elwood. 26-6. Wareham up by 20 with 3:14 to go.
Nice lead for the Vikings. Double coverage in on Ribbon.
Feeding Elwood. Oh, just short. Pierre with the rebound. Pierre for 3. Pierre. 29-6. Wareham leads by 23 points.
Not seeing a lot of hustle out of the Tritons in the transition. A couple of them that
Do you
just
think they
kinda
might
hang
have given
back.
up already?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Jordan Elwood.
I mean, I'd like to say that you never give up and you play to the final buzzer.
Was that a timeout or sub?
No, the subs.
I think he used up a timeout because now he has 3 timeouts left.
Oh, maybe he did.
So there's a timeout just to replace players?
There's some good ball movement. Good looking shot, and that's going to be just a little short. Out of bounds, and the Vikings will take it.
Rue coming down. Gives up Phillips for 3. Oh, that was so
Just
close.
in and out. A little bit of a collision between Ribbon and
Black Gomes.
Yep. But they're
Black
all right.
Gomes looked dazed. She still looks a little dazed.
You might want to get a look at her. She's kind of holding her head there a little bit. And again, a nice show of sportsmanship by Ribbon. Checking
So
on
close
her
again.
after the contact. It is a physical game. Ribbon does a good job of keeping it away. Under a minute and a half to play in the second. 1:16, and we get a stoppage as the ball
No
goes
turnover
out.
in favor of Wareham.
Yep. $25-point lead for the Vikings, 31-6. Pina tried the short turnaround shot, one off the rim. Rodriguez.
A blocking foul, I guess, against Ariana.
Yep. Rodriguez is going to find herself at the line
Foul against Rihanna Phillips, her first, team first.
for a pair of free throws. Triton's first time at the line today, correct?
Yes.
It's been a very low foul game.
Referee said to be careful because she had stepped forward as a warning not to do it again. I think she was assuming it was the second line, not the first
She
blue
might
line.
have been, yep. You got the overlay of the volleyball court on the floor.
Rihanna for 3, in and out. She's had 3 of those. Jump ball.
You heard Wareham's coach saying no foul, and it was clean.
Rihanna was like, I didn't foul.
Right, right. Nope, she played smart. Short into the hands of Pina.
Here comes Rue.
We're having to step back a little bit. Pina from the top of the key. Five seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if Atlantis Charter will
Turn
get
around.
off a shot this
Defend
time.
that.
That'll take us to halftime with Wareham up 25.
31-6.
All right, back to start the second half of this afternoon's game. The Vikings are up big on the Atlantic Tritons.
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
It's okay, you get a mulligan.
Yeah. It's 31-6 as we start quarter number 3.
Jordan Elwood having a phenomenal game tonight.
She is the leading scorer, scored 14 points in the first half. So that's almost half of the 31 points that are on the board for the Vikings belong to her.
Nice steal.
Takeaway by Lexi Gomes. Kira Pierre all alone.
Kiera Pierre. 33-6 with 7.5 to go.
Gomes is second in scoring with 8.
Jump ball.
Stays with the Tritons. Ribbon had Perry and Pierre working on her. They're trying to, they got 3 on her now. They're trying to keep Elwood away from her. Rihanna forces the bad shot.
And Pierre made sure that no one went out after it.
This is a well-coached team, a drastic change and turnaround from what we've seen the last couple of years. The floor intelligence has gone up. Gomes puts it in.
Lexi Gomes. 35-6, 6.5 to go.
Elwood getting in there, knocking it away.
Adriana Bates was letting them know that she had nobody covering her.
Yeah.
And they still put it off into the corner where everyone was.
She's still calling for it. She's got some good space on Gomes.
Now she lost her space.
And to the Vikings' credit, too, they were getting into the passing lane there, so it wasn't a clean lane.
Just late.
That's Rihanna's second personal. And Rodriguez is going to go to the line. Phillips was saying she got all ball, but the official disagreed.
Foul against Rihanna Phillips, her second, team first. Pierre with the rebound.
That is the first point scored by the Tritons since the first quarter. They were held scoreless in the second, while Wareham put in 25 in quarter number 2. Carly
Glover. 37-7. Wareham back up to 30 points.
Bit of an air ball from
Lexi Gomes with the rebound and the fast break. Unfortunately, bounced past it right to Rodriguez.
Rodriguez showing her speed, able to get down there and take that away.
That was ball. That was a foul.
That was traveling.
Traveling. She got lucky.
Elwood's going to get a break, as is Phillips. We're going to see Jalen Rue and Sophia Nascimento check back into the game for the Vikings. Oop. A little too hot to handle for Glover. Seen a lot of inside-outside passes, like they bounce it into the key and then it's kicked right back out. This time Nascimento's going to take it.
Sophia Nascimento. 39-7. 4:35 to go.
You know what? Maybe all that passing back out could set that up, because they would be looking for her to kick it back out, and instead she turns around and takes the shot. Pierre does a good job of keeping it inbounds. Carly gets her own rebound and the putback.
Carly Glover. 41-7 with 4:12 to go.
The Vikings have been very good about cutting off the lanes. They're not letting anybody drive to the hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Rue's got an open look, but that's going to go over the hoop.
Kept in by Carly Glover.
Yep. Carly taking a look at a three, a little short. She had a good open look. Rodriguez. Tritons lose it out of bounds. We'll go back to the Vikings.
Rodriguez was the only one down there. The rest of the team had not caught up yet. And she lost control of the ball, and it went out of bounds.
That kind of echoes what I was saying in the first half, that Tritons are not hustling in the transition game. Rue's going to cut across to the far side and take the pass.
Trying to get it to Sophia.
Yep.
But, you know, the height of Ribbon with Sophia behind is going to be really hard to pass
tough.
over her head.
It is. That's tough. That's tough defense. Inside to Ribbon. Vikings made a break on it. It's on the floor. Rue was going after it. 3-second violation.
She just held on to it but didn't move.
I don't know. Maybe she was expecting a timeout call. We've seen that happen in situations.
Maybe she didn't realize she was in the paint.
Rebound by Ribbon off the shot by Amani Black-Gomes.
Still 41-7, 2:24 to go.
Glover.
Carly Glover.
Range jumper. Nice to see her getting in on the scoring.
Stole it away. Oh, and she pulled the foul. Fouls against Julia Ribbon, her third, team first.
They're going to bring her to the bench. She's got 3 fouls against her. Is she the only Triton that's committed a foul today? Have they called it against anybody else?
I don't think so. Rue over to Nascimento.
Yep.
Back to Rue.
That's a deep 2. A little long. Good effort to keep that in bounds. And Sophia came over to help her out. Lexi tried the floater and couldn't get it to go.
Knocked away by Lexi.
It's going to go off Rue and out of bounds. Nice break on the inbound. Rodriguez was triple teamed. She's got to give it up. Or call a timeout or something. Now they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Tritons.
They're getting overwhelmed.
But they're not moving. They're not passing it. They're just holding on to it. And
Because they got three Vikings over them when they're doing it.
Yeah, but Coach Fortune is like, don't foul. So, like, they're not being aggressive. So they're just, everyone's just standing where they are.
That's still going to cut off your escape lanes and, you know, affects where you can get the ball out.
Yeah.
You kind of make a 3-person perimeter around the person with the ball. Bonnie made a good play on the inbound pass.
Nice.
Ooh. Wow. Showing her toughness, going to the floor. Vikings will sell out for that basketball. She's got a smile on her face, too.
Oh.
Looks like Gomes had that pop out of her hand before she wanted it to on the pass. And Gomes is going to get it back.
I think because she had a thought for it to go somewhere else and was in mid and then changed her mind.
As an announcer, I can relate. That's when I start to say one sentence while my brain is thinking of another sentence, and then I end up saying a combination of the two, which makes no sense.
13 seconds. Was it a violation?
Must have been.
In the paint? 10 seconds.
Oh!
2.
Aguiar.
Number 0.
Olivia Aguiar.
Olivia Aguiar for 3.
No, that was for 2. That was a deep
For 2, sorry. Well, that ends the third quarter, 43-9. I only said it for halftime because we stopped talking. When there's no DJ, you don't have to stop.
Wareham put 12 points in that quarter, and it was Carly Glover leading the way with 6 of those points. Pierre Nascimento and Gomes contributing as well. Start of the fourth quarter, Wareham up top, big, 43-9 over the Tritons. That one's taken away by the Tritons. Oh, nice job by Lexi Gomes chasing her down and getting it back. Gomes coming back the other way.
She didn't see that Triton player right next to her, though.
Nope, but she was fortunate she had Jazira Lima up there under the basket to get that loose ball. Lima now right around the free throw line. Gomes.
9, 8, 7.
Gotta take a shot.
6, 4, 3.
Gotta take a shot.
2.
And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Atlantis Charter didn't give up any space, didn't let him take a shot.
The bench wasn't counting, though, either. I don't think they knew the shot clock was that low.
No, they didn't until it was too late, and then they were just crying, shoot, shoot. But, you know, they didn't have a time frame of reference.
Traveling.
Double dribble. Some good hustle there by the Tritons as Bates knocks it away. Showing the effort, trying to make a play for her team. Now she steps in front of the pass and takes it away. Yanni Rodriguez bringing it up, drives into the lane, into 4 Vikings. That would have been quite the shot if it had fallen.
It would have been funny if it went in. It wouldn't have counted. But
So that's going to be a foul on Olivia Aguiar.
foul against Olivia Aguiar, her first, team first.
Not a
He's
shooting foul.
fixing the basket.
Oh, is that what it is? That's happened quite a bit this season. Not that it really affects anything, because your shot will still go in, and that'll fix it for you.
I've never seen a basket that was going in miss because it was weird.
Whoa! Blocking foul against Wareham. It's against Jazara Pina.
Foul against Jazara Lima, her first, team first.
Gomes picks up the loose ball off the floor. She's got Rue out in front, but she's going to take it herself and put it in.
Lexi Gomes. 45-9, 5:37 to go.
Jalen Rue was using her speed, got in front. I thought maybe Gomes might have fed it to her, but she takes it herself either way. 2 more points for the Vikings. Good defensive board by the Vikings. Gomes lays it in again. Where I'm going to take
timeout, Vikings. Well, 47-9, 4:46 to go.
Gomes, Pina, Nascimento, Rue, and Lima on the floor for Wareham. There's been a good showing for the Vikings, Christian. They've been doing a lot of this. All their starters are on the bench right now. We haven't seen Mercedes Perry's at all in this game. Haven't seen Johnny Tompkins at all in this game. And they've got themselves a big lead.
I don't know if Johnny is injured. We know that Mercedes Perry might be injured. But
might be one of those points where Tompkins was available if they needed her. They just haven't needed her. Good rebound in the second attempt. And a good save. Nice job by Lima.
Lima's like, I'm not going for that. Four minutes left.
Pina to jump a little bit when she's shooting. She's had her feet flat on the floor.
Foul by number 22, Rihanna Noizo. Foul against Rihanna Noizo.
Yeah.
Her second of her first team second.
Team second. There you go. 3:45 and counting in the fourth. There we go. Pina inside. off the glass and off the rim. Whoa. They're going to call a foul on Rue.
She tripped on her own. Foul against Jalen Rue, her first, team second.
Rattles in and out. Pina with the rebound for the Vikings. Gomes is taking her time, bringing it up.
Gomes has a lot of speed if she wishes to pour it on.
It was a good-looking shot. It was in the square, but it kind of bounced off the back of the rim. Fell back to the floor. Fernandez with a shot attempt off the iron. .230 to go.
I can't tell, are they just passing around to waste clock, or is it
I'm not sure.
nobody wants the shot?
Rodriguez got her own rebound.
Yanni Rodriguez. 47-11.
And
2 minutes
from
left.
what you were telling me before the game, that matches the points they allowed to the Tritons the last time they played.
Yeah, 58-11.
Minute 40 to go.
Stolen away by Jalen Rue.
Nice move by Rue.
Jalen Rue. 49-11.
Nice job again.
Stolen
That
away
was
by
Sophia
Nascimento. Trying to get it into Gomes.
Oh! Rattled around and out.
What? She like stiff-armed her, and the referees said nothing.
Well, at this point, it's not really
Even
gonna...
so, I mean, they're probably just letting them play so
Yeah.
it ends, but still. Yeah.
10 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock. They're going to have to take a shot. Here she goes. Gomes to the hoop. Wow.
Lexi Gomes. 51-11. Wareham up by 40 points with 12 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it. So an impressive win for the Vikings here tonight.
At the end of the game, Wareham wins 51-11. Well, that was an interesting game, almost to the same points. The last time we played this team, the end score was 51-11, so Wareham won by 40 points.
Impressive victory for the Lady Vikings, and more importantly, we're one step closer to that magic number of 11 wins to qualify for the postseason.
One away.
One away, and they've got at least, what, two
Three.
more home games?
Three
more home games.
3 home games, and it's the end of the season. I think all the rest of the games are home.
All right, so they got to win one of these next 3 to get in, but I've got a very good feeling. I think they got a very good chance, and that would make quite the turnaround for this team who I think I heard Johnny Tompkins say in an interview after last time they won 7 games over 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So the girls are very happy, very proud, and they should be. They're putting in the work. I've seen a lot of improvement in this team. The coach has done a really good job to get them ready.
And as long as they stay aggressive, these next 3 games, even if one is considered an easy game or whatever, as long as they stay aggressive and stay true to what they've done this season, they are guaranteed at least 1 win. Let's have, instead of hoping for 1, they should get the next
Let's
3.
get the 3, yeah. I mean, that's only going to
That's going to put their better in the placements, like the boys are doing.
Right.
You win all your games, you place higher, and then you get better things like home games.
Yeah, yeah. So Lexi Gomes and Jordan Elwood were the leading scorers for the Vikings tonight. Jordan led the scoring in the first half with 14, and then she was kind of quiet in the second half, and they let her rest for most of the second half. So Lexi kind of snuck in at the end there. She had 8 in the first half, scored 6 of her last 8 just in the fourth quarter alone. And then we had Kira Pierre with 7 and Carly Glover with 6. Pretty even for the scoring tonight. So good job offensively and defensively for the Vikings.
And Rihanna was very physical with her blocks and her steals. Yes, that one was all ball, but not the first one. But that's going to be it for tonight for us. We'll be back again Friday, and as I said, it's Wareham Elementary School winter concert on Thursday. So we will see you next time, and I'm Christian Fernandez.
And I'm Matt Lins.
This is South Coast Sports, Hadassah on graphics, and Jordan on camera. Have a nice night.